Yo, what's going on, fags? Let's get this shit rolling. You already know. Market opens at 8:30. We go to like 8:30. Boom, there you go. Market's open. So, if you go on the hourly, motherfucking ripping through all-time highs. Been doing that since fucking last week. We got CPI on Wednesday. Gonna be pretty wild. Let's go ahead and go to the 1 minute again. See what I was looking at here. Okay, so let's let this shit play. There's like a breaker structure somewhere here. Was it right there? Okay, no, it was right here, yeah. So, here's our first little breaker structure here. See, we get the one scenario. Yep, gotta close above. See if we can get our two. Yep, there's our two scenario. Now for our third scenario, we gotta get close above the one. I wanted to pull back below this little area, either around the box or a little below. I'm okay with either or. Didn't get that, obviously. I think we just ended up fucking ripping, if I'm not mistaken. I remember I called it pretty early, around like 11 o'clock. Okay, yeah, I do remember this now. Okay. So we did end up getting a pullback back to our little box area, but it didn't fit my criteria on entering in. I would have needed us to actually get below these 72s here, which we never did. It didn't even break the highs up here either. So good no play on my end. Great no play. I would have taken this, but I need I need the 5 to sweep the 4. I needed something like this, and then I would have entered in. But luckily it didn't do that. It not doing that honestly saved me some fucking money, because I would have taken this any time of the day, to be straight up honest with you guys. I think right here is where I called it a day. I didn't see anything I was liking. It's fucking Monday, so I'm not in a rush or anything to make money. It's barely Monday. But there was a very, very clean setup that I did see actually happen around this time. Super, super clean setup that I honestly wish I would have stayed on for, truthfully, guys. So what are we seeing here, guys? a motherfucking break of structure here. So we got our break of structure. We got bigger time frame alignment. Oh, what the fuck? Then I'm gonna do that. Got bigger time frame alignment. If you go on the 5 here, the 5 minute, see how we got this higher high? Now we're starting to make higher lows. I mean lower highs, whoops. Now we're starting to make lower highs here. You can see right here we even get a market structural shift. We start getting what's it called? Higher low, higher high, higher low. And then get a lower high right here, but we still get a higher low. And then right here we couldn't break this little high, so it just confirmed that it was a lower high on the bigger time frame. So we got bigger time frame alignment. You can see even on the 5 minute, probably even the 15. Yep. Now what do we need? We need to close outside of the broken structure. Okay, there you go. There's your close. Now all we need is a pullback back into the structure that was broken. So we have our one scenario. Do we already get the second that fast? Yeah, we have our second here, and then now we have our third. For the third, like I said before, you want to close outside of the one. And then now what we want is a pullback back into, we can either have it like sweep the two, or sometimes we can either have it come to our little box and then wait. So how I would enter this was I would either put my what's it called, order at this low and wait for it to be broken. And I think we do get another low here, another higher low. Yeah, there's your higher low right there. Or you can put it up here. It doesn't really matter if you want to be maybe like in a safer, you want to get maybe a safer entry, probably 72s. A little more riskier entry, maybe the 74s. But let's go ahead, put our motherfucking order in. Whatever you feel comfortable risking with. Me personally, I would put it right here. Just go ahead, put our order in. Stop loss, top of the 5. Finally broke our 4th scenario. And then our TP would be this 3 here. Sometimes I do notice us get in right here. The candle right above the 3. Sometimes we hit the 3 and just keep going. It's your responsibility to manage risk. Since we did get a lower high here, I can move my stop down to these. Oh, I didn't even have a chance to move it. Okay. But yeah, that was a beautiful motherfucking trade right there that I did miss. I had hopped off around this time, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Around this time, I'd have gone to work. Wish I had stayed on. Didn't get a good setup until later on in the day. A beautiful setup. This was textbook for me. Text fucking book for me. But that was it, guys. Super short vid today. Didn't get the pullback I wanted right here. Needed a sweep of this 4. Oh, did not get that. And And then right here we finally got sweep of the 4 here. We wait for these higher highs to be created, and then we wait for the structure to be broken. So we wait for the 4's low to get broken, put our order right there, set your stop at top of the 5. You can either aim 1 to 1, 2 to 1, or aim for the 3. Doesn't matter. Whatever you feel comfortable with, in my opinion. I always like to aim for the 3 though. That's just me. But that's it, guys. Super short video. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Love you guys. Peace.